Right, so here's my guide on how to play Apex Legends. I'm making this because I'm just fed up of getting teammates that don't know what they're doing, and I think everyone just needs to know these things. So I'll get into some of the basics. If you get knocked down or thirsted by someone, don't worry. Your teammates can pick up your little banner thing and you can get revived. Don't leave the game. It's just wet. Just don't do that. Uh, Use your ping. You know, if you see someone ping first then shoot, you have more chance of killing people if you just wait for your teammates to look as well. Speaking of teammates, this is a team-based game, so don't sprint off, stay grouped. Take off stacking damage. If you've got the stacking damage on, then it's just going to give you really weird like numbers, and you're going to think that you've hit someone for 150 with one AR shot when you haven't. That's just total damage. There's an option to have both if you prefer that, but I just prefer having like normal numbers. Movement is basically what you're going to need to focus on the most. So I'll start with the basic. Putting your gun away makes you run faster. You know, I can't tell you how many times people forget to do that, but when you're running in the storm, just putting your gun away is going to make it 100 times better. Sliding is one of the most core mechanics in the game. You can use it to fight, you can use it to go faster, you can use it to get down to avoid getting shot, you can use it to get away from someone, you can use it to get to someone, you can use it to go sideways next to someone, you can use it to peek around a corner. Basically, just use it. You use it in almost every situation. There isn't a situation where you shouldn't just slide. Climbing, believe it or not, use climbing, you just get higher. That's about all I can say. I think there's a thing you can do. I'm not sure if it works, but I do it. Where if you slide for a little bit and then jump, you just get like a massive boost of momentum instead of your slide just like kind of slowing you down. Um, Another thing is, I'm not sure. I've heard someone say that this is the same in Blackout, but if you slide near an edge, you get a little bit of a ping. It's a bit inconsistent. I haven't mastered it yet. With the aiming, it's not like Fortnite. There is very little bloom. You can basically beam people if you just like control the recoil of your gun. Hipfire is actually really useful. It's not dog wank. Getting up close and personal with someone and just emptying your clip. You don't have to aim down the sights if it makes it easier. I like I like aiming from the hip and just focusing on my movement to try and dodge their thing. You know, sliding, jumping, all of that. You got to keep your strafing. Strafing is very useful as well if you just keep going left, right, left, right, left, right. It's the same with any first-person shooter though. With the map, use the balloons. There's balloons all over the map. Whenever you're like about to go somewhere, if there's a balloon next to you, just use it. I know it can be quite loud and tell people where you are, but let's be honest, people are just going to find you anyway. So just, you know, get used to that. Um, when dropping, if you go straight down and then look back up, you will fly straight and take you further. You know when you like see people and they're already at a spot, but they've jumped before you? That's because they'll jump, shoot straight down, get loads of velocity, and then straighten back up, and it takes them further. You don't have to land in hot zone. There's plenty of places with tiered loot, like the air base and stuff. And we get out the map. Yeah, so when you land in the map, there's plenty of places with high tier loot. For example, airbase and artillery both always have high tier loot. But when there's that blue circle on the map, that means that there will be good loot there as well, along with the dropship, which you can see floating in at the beginning of the game. You can ping it, but it also shows you with a little part of the map where the dropship's going to land. So, you know, you can always land nearby and then go loot the dropship. Be careful with that though, because people will probably have already landed on it if it isn't too far away. So here's the abilities of the characters. I play Bangladesh. I don't know her name. Just know she's strong. Uh, Her passive's really unique. That's what I like about her. Whenever you get shot, you get a big boost in movement speed. So instead of getting slowed down, you just speed up. I use this to just get out of the way. I'll probably chuck down a smoke and then get myself into some cover. This is really useful for getting out of the way of enemies and into some safety. The smoke can be used for either stopping enemies from seeing you, so you can shoot it up into, you know, if there's like a house filled with enemies, you can shoot it up into their window and then bolt. Be careful because there is a sight in the game that lets you see through smoke. On top of this, you can use it to cover yourself if you're going to pull off a revive. You can use it to cover yourself while you heal. Basically, her smoke is very strong and you've just got to use it in the right ways. You can also use it in a room and then rush the room because you can actually see the outlines of people in smoke if they're close enough. So I like using it to rush. Um, her ability, her ability is really good. It doesn't do insane amounts of damage. However, it does blanket a very large area in basically crowd control. I'll move on to Gibraltar next. Gibraltar's a bit self-explanatory. If you aim down sights, you get your shield. Good shield. If you play Gibraltar, you're the Donny. You already are a Donny. It's just how it is. Such a useful character. His shield can stop a lot of things from happening to you. A lot of ults just get cancelled out by just his shield. His ult is amazing. Does a lot of damage. Very, very good character to play. He's almost essential to a team. Another core character, I would say, is Lifeline. If you enjoy being just just the best guy on the team, you play Lifeline. You run in, you can heal people quicker. You put up a shield as you're healing. Your little health bot, it saves so much time. It's just a great character to play. The care package, that's good. That's a very good item. It's always going to have something good in it. So make sure you use that as much as you can. On the topic of the ult as well, there's a thing called Ultimate Accelerant. Please use that. It's very good. When you get it, just slap it on. It gives you 20% of your ult. Getting your ult faster, there's no downsides to that. Let's be honest. When it comes to slurping up loot, be fast because your teammates are probably faster than you. Please just get good at that. With the Wraith, I know a lot of people have been playing her. I'm not 100% sure why, but she can come in clutch. When using her ability of like being the ghost, it makes you invincible. So use it to reposition because you'll be vulnerable when you come outside of that. And if you're out in the open, you're just gonna get mulched, to be honest. Make sure your ult is really good at getting you out of a really bad situation. For example, if you're inside of a house and there's people all around it and you're just getting sprayed down, if you just slap down your ult, sprint off, get literally just out of there, and then, you know, your teammates can follow you and you've got everyone out nice and safely and you've done something for the team. Your ability of being able to hear people is also really good. Make sure you use that. If you want more on other characters, I'm sure there's other YouTube videos out there. It's just I've literally only played Bangla. Well, not only, but I don't play other characters a lot. Caustic, he's pretty shit, to be honest. There's better characters out there, but if you are playing Caustic, slap down your things. If you down someone, you can slap your trap down, and then you can punch them into it, and that will basically make it hard to revive them, slow them down, damage them, and then you can go sort out the rest of their team. Yeah, and finally, I think the most important part is, just get a headset. It's 2019. I just don't understand how you can't have a headset in 2019. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoy my guide. If you did, please like, subscribe. If you got anything else you'd like to add, maybe about some of the characters I missed, because I haven't done a lot on the characters. I can't really say much about Pathfinder. If you're playing Pathfinder, do your things. I'm not going to tell you how to play your characters. You've got to learn that. You pick a character you like and you use it. I just told you some good ones and good ways to use them.